Lauren. Today I'm going to be doing a video on organization, and because the new year is coming right around the corner, I thought it would be a great idea to talk to you guys about some of my tips for organization for the new year to come. And this video was requested by one of my best friends here on YouTube, and her name is XOKendall, so I will have her username right here and also linked down below in the description box, so make sure to check out her channel and subscribe. And so basically I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's get started. So the first tip that I have for organization would have to be use calendars. And as you can see, I have two calendars right here. I have a school calendar and I have a lifestyle calendar. I just like to keep the two separate because I just feel like they're so different, and so I wanted to have two separate ones. And so basically my lifestyle calendar has everything such as sports, YouTube, my blog, and everything like that. And then my school calendar has my schoolwork, things that need to be accomplished. And so if you guys want to know where you can get this template, I will have it linked down below in the description box where you can print it out. I just typed in calendar template, and what I love about this is that this is versatile for every single month, because it doesn't specify a single month. It doesn't say December, October, November. It leaves it blank, and then it leaves all the boxes unnumbered so you can number them yourself. And it has a monthly goal, which I thought was really cute, and so I put do not procrastinate as my monthly goal. And I love the color scheme and everything. But you can type in calendar template on Google and find any single template that you would like. And so basically I like using calendars because I feel like it gives you more of an organized approach on things and how to achieve goals, because I feel like if you have a calendar, it kind of helps you visualize what's to come. If you guys have ever had that time where you had a test or a project and you didn't realize until the night before, and that's because you weren't able to visualize it with a regular daily agenda. I used to use an agenda, but I found that calendars were much more effective because I was able to see what was coming up during the week. And so basically, I know that there's a history test coming on Tuesday. I have my essay coming up on Monday and all that stuff. So I just like having that so I can see my whole week planned out and what I need to accomplish and when it is due. And so basically calendars are definitely a must-have for organization. And my next tip would be to prioritize. Definitely try to do the hardest subject first or the hardest assignment first. If you have an essay, try to get that done first before you do something like a coloring project, or I don't know if you have coloring projects, but you guys get the idea. Try to do the hardest assignment first, so then everything else will seem much easier and you won't have it lingering over your head. My next tip would be to keep a notebook, and that keeping a notebook would be a great idea for organization. This one is a chevron notebook that I got a few years ago, and it's really trendy now, as you guys can tell. But it's from Target, and I forgot who gave it to me, but one of my family members gave it to me, and I absolutely love it now. It is like my life savior right here. And so basically I have all of my video ideas, I have all of the ideas for my site listed here. I have a workout journal, so every single day I will put what I worked out. I have a list of things that I want to accomplish that day, exercise-wise, and I will check each one that I did and see my progress. I have lists of things that I need to purchase. Even if you're not a YouTuber and you don't have any, purpose for writing YouTube ideas, it's great because if you have such as a holiday shopping trip that you have to go on, a huge one, put everything in your notebook, put all your thoughts there so it's all organized, and so you don't have to keep it in your head and, possibly forget something. So I think that all aspects of your life could be used in a notebook just to help organize and keep everything on track. And so my next kind of thing I want to share with you guys is actually an app, and it is called Remember the Milk. And I don't really love this app, but I think it's pretty useful. The reason I don't like it is because it's a daily agenda kind of app, but I do like it because you can make everything high priority, medium priority, low priority. And so basically you can write your assignment. So I just like it because it always has it on your phone. And if you don't have your calendar with you per se, then you can always just pull out your phone and know the homework assignments, your sports that are coming up, anything like that. I just personally like it. And so then some other tips that I have are, if you're trying to organize all aspects of your life, such as extracurricular activities, school, I said school a lot, but definitely take a day off, or try to have time where you don't have anything to do, such as a break that, if you have winter break coming up or anything like that, or you have a nice weekend where you don't have that much work. Take some time to just organize, because if you have if you do it during the week, if you try to organize, you're just going to get stressed out. You're going to feel like you don't have enough time and you won't organize as efficiently. And I feel that by organizing on a day that you don't have anything to do, then it's really effective because you're really able to grasp all aspects that you need to organize. And you're able to print out calendars, you're able to get the notebook, make everything set. Another tip is to leave time for yourself, because if you're trying to organize your life, sometimes you need to just have free time, just enjoy, life and all that jazz. So, it's always good to take a break. Don't overindulge, but definitely just take a break from everything and make sure to have some time for you. And my last tip would be to spread out your goals. Let's say you want to be able to run a marathon. You can't just, learn in one day. You have to be able to spread out each day or each week what your goal is going to be. So try to spread out and make a plan on how you're going to achieve it, what is your approach on it, and take small steps to get to the big goal. Even in school, it's also applicable, because if you have a major assignment, you're given it on Monday and it's due on Friday, such as like a 5-paragraph essay or something like that, then take each day and write 1 paragraph instead of waiting the night before and then doing it all in one night, because it'll just reduce stress and you'll be able to organize your thoughts effectively, and you'll also be able to write the best you possibly can and also just relieve stress from, having to procrastinate and do it overnight. So that is basically my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on organization and it was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!